And we are live.
Damn, there it is.
Yeah, so welcome to Games with Names. We're here with Barji today. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so
I'm Jack,
welcome
or
to Games with
Barji.
Names. We're
I
here
make
with
games
Barji
and
today. Do you want
videos, and yeah, we're gonna be playing some Super Tux Kart today, I think.
to... Yep.
I'm just trying to get my controller plugged in.
Oh, I forgot about that. My controller only turns left.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna change the stick to the right stick.
Alright, I won't play with controller then. I'll give you a fair shot.
No, I think I can fix it. I've got what's it called installed. Oh, not that.
Yes, what's it called?
Yeah, what's it called? We'll open Input Mapper and see what we can do. Oh, I can play with gyro. We'll just do that. Right, yeah. People in chat. Very cool. Okay, so I suppose we should start asking you some questions. Oh no.
I plugged a controller into an Ethernet port.
Nice. When my friend was in year 4, he plugged he put a pencil into an optical disc drive because he thought he'd take a photo of it.
What?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Okay, so problem. I can't actually tab out the game to interact with chat because otherwise it closes Super Tux Kart.
Oh damn.
Okay, right. We'll do this and I'll just cut off the top of the screen.
Okay, are you hosting a game, or do you want me to do it because I can hide the key or whatever?
Do you have to use keys? I didn't know.
I think so.
No clue. Oh yeah, right. We've got a question. What's your favorite cereal?
Oh. See, I'm not a very big cereal person. I don't really eat breakfast because I never have an appetite. But if I have to pick one, I don't know, probably like classic like Cheerios or something. Like the honey Cheerios is pretty good.
Oh, good choice.
What about you?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't eat cereal too much either. Probably Shreddies.
Shreddies are a shout. I kind of prefer like the frosted ones though with the sugar on them.
Yeah.
But maybe that's just because I'm obese.
Oh. No, I just put like half the tin of sugar on them myself.
But yeah, no, that you have to do it like that. You can't buy the pre-sugared ones.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to log in. I thought I was logged in, but apparently not.
This is going well.
Yeah. Sorry about this, guys. I'm just an idiot.
I need to find. I did actually prepare for this one. I had a text file full of notes, and I don't know where it is.
Barji notes.
Indeed.
How do I make a new account? What is going on here?
10 out of 10 game.
Yeah. Local name, Barji. Online name.
While we're doing this, do you want to tell them how we ended up on this game?
Well, we were originally going to play Stick Fight, or like Grounds or something. But then the Steam Summer Sale ended. Couldn't be dropping the full price. So we decided we were going to play some Super Tux Kart.
Yeah.
I just randomly thought of it out of nowhere.
I was really annoyed because I'd been playing a load of CS with my mates and got some cool drops, so I sold them to get $1.99 in my Steam thing to buy Stick Fight, and then the sale ended.
Damn. Yeah, it was such a short sale for some reason. I have no idea why. I swear they're usually longer than that.
Yeah.
Okay. Somehow every one of my emails just had like an account link to it. I've found one now though.
Ah, nice.
I shouldn't be too long. I am very sorry about this, boys.
I'm quite concerned by on the bottom, like the news thing. It says new track, untested place.
Uh-oh.
Barji, what do you think of retro?
A bit of an idiot, to be honest, but
Oof. How much water is too much water?
I don't know. I'm a firm believer that you can't drink too much water. Okay? You know how people are like, too much of water can kill you, right?
Yep.
Nah, it's all a lie. I don't believe that. Absolutely no way.
Barji is osmosis.
Literally. Okay, wait, I think I've done it.
Very nice.
Yes, I've done it. I've done it. Right. Global networking, create server. Password for private server. Okay, here we go.
Do I have to hide my screen?
I mean, no. It doesn't matter if other people join. I doubt anyone's gonna have Super Tux Kart downloaded on their computer, to be honest.
Stream sniped in.
Yeah,
Super
you know what I mean?
Tux Kart.
Right, normal race. Max number of players, 2. Here we go. Okay, the server name's Barji and the password's just lowercase bruh.
Bruh, okay. Now I've got to
I think if
figure
you
out how
go
to join
to
in.
global networking and then join or like find server,
Yep.
and then it should come up with Barji somewhere. Show private servers, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Yep, nice. We're in. I didn't know the stream latency was that good. Can I sponsor
I've
your
just
stream?
seen you type in the password.
Yeah. There we go, we're in.
Alright, we're in. Cool.
Someone's offered to
Alright, let's
sponsor the
go.
stream for a Skittles family pack. That is quite tempting.
That is tempting. Alright, who are you gonna be? I'm gonna have to go with Monkey, I think.
Monkey.
I think it's gonna have to be done.
I'm gonna go for the
Alright.
GIMP logo.
Let me ping my server quickly.
Nice. Oh, the match has started.
Oh no.
Ah, nice
Okay,
name,
it's
nice name.
Alright.
Oh, I've
About to
got,
get messed up.
I got penalty time because I accelerated. Oh, okay, you can drift.
It's basically just scuffed Mario Kart.
Joba says, is that the Linux Penguin? Yeah, so do you want to tell them sort of about this game?
I mean, yeah, from what I know, it's like it's an open source racing game. It was made like ages ago, but I think it's probably not still maintained. That's probably just me making stuff up. But yeah, all the characters are themed around like open source pieces of software as mascots, I guess. So like you've got the penguin from Linux, the like weird rat thing from GIMP, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. So what do
it's
you think
free
about
too.
Linux?
Oh no, I think it's just coming.
Yeah.
I don't know. Unironically, like, I guess I don't know. I feel like the issue with Linux definitely is just the amount like of software that you're going to be missing when you go to it, right? Like every time I've gone and like committed to using Linux, I always end up just like needing a piece of software that it doesn't have, and then having to like dual boot Windows anyway. So for me at least, it's not worth it. But there was an incident involving the source code for a little game I worked on for an entire month. Getting the entire drive overwritten. When I tried to install Manjaro, it wasn't good. Not gonna lie. Oh shit,
Yeah.
you can boost.
You can. I don't even think you need to boost because you're so far ahead of me.
Right, I'm a gamer.
You are.
What are your thoughts on Linux?
Yeah, pretty big fan. I have an awful laptop from 2010, and like it actually runs with Linux. I worked on
Okay,
my
I
game.
can actually back that. Like laptops for Linux, I much prefer using Linux on a laptop than on like on a desktop.
Oh yeah. And like what you're doing, you're only like using a web browser or something.
Yeah,
Like while I was away, I used it to update some Steam achievements, and that was it.
right. Yeah, I mean for like programming and stuff, it's great. But as I say, like if I want to edit a video, or there's so many things that I just missing. You know, like little handy pieces of software that you just don't have, and it's infuriating when all of those things add up. Which is why I'm personally not going to use it anytime soon. But I mean, games though, like when I gamed on Linux, it was actually just as good as Windows, if not better. Like with the Steam Proton stuff, there wasn't a single game I couldn't play.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and like the performance was like, not, it wasn't even that different. It's kind of insane.
So is if Adobe put all their stuff like for Linux, would you use it? Would you consider using it then?
Oh yeah, I'd consider it. I don't think I would, but I mean, that is a big one, Adobe, right? And it also makes me wonder why, like, Affinity haven't just made Linux ports yet. You know?
Yeah.
Because if they, well, I guess because you have to pay for it, but, you know, I'm sure a lot of Linux users would be happy to pay for Affinity
Oh yeah.
software.
I think Affinity's like most of the Affinity stuff's better than the Adobe alternative as well.
Oh yeah, the Illustrator one for sure. I much prefer it.
Yeah, I used it for graphic design piece from a bad work experience.
Yeah.
That was a whole 30 seconds slower than you. Not a good start.
I mean, you are going up against an absolute gamer, to be fair.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. I'm going to stick with the monkey, I think. Absolute legend. What maps we got? Mini golf.
Is Oh, Suzanne from Blender. That's what the monkey is.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. Suzanne's great for testing out shaders.
I went and looked through all the different mascots and what they were responsible for. And surprisingly, there's like old like Windows software that they have mascots from, which was super surprising. Wait, what the hell was that? I thought it was a banana.
I hit you with a bowling ball. Oh, I've just been
Bruh.
blown up. Oh yeah, what do you think? That's a big one. What do you think about the Audacity stuff?
I mean, so from what I know, right, it's like they're just collecting data and saying they're gonna sell it, right? Is that right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Um, is it data that's just being collected from Audacity's software themselves, like just how you're using their software and nothing more than that?
Pretty much, but it's being sold on to potential buyers and law enforcement.
I mean, I don't know. Audacity's a weird one because I don't care if people know what I'm doing in Audacity, right? You know, like it's still kind of weird considering like it's Audacity, right? But at the same time, I don't really care.
Yeah.
You know, like if it was Discord, that would be a completely different issue. But the
Oh,
fact it's Audacity and I only use it to make sound effects and that's it, I don't really care. You know, I'm not going to stop using it.
yeah. But the fact that it's,
But
you know, it's supposed to be completely like freedom and stuff, but then it's just sending your stuff back to someone else. I don't
okay,
think people
yeah,
like that.
I completely agree with that. Like, but at the end of the day, regardless of what you think of it morally, it's still a piece of software where like I don't care if my data is being sent. You know, I don't
Yeah.
agree with like the ethics of it 100%, but it's not enough to stop me using it.
I agree with that. Yeah, people making a bit of a drama out of it. I can slightly
Yeah.
understand why.
Well, yeah, it's more of like a privacy activist problem more than like I care about my Audacity data being sent somewhere, you know?
Yeah,
It's the concept more than the actual act itself. But yeah, I don't really care.
yeah. Now you mentioned Discord. Are you doing some sus things over Discord?
Whoa, hang on a minute. I ain't doing anything sus over Discord. I'm just saying like I don't want people listening to my conversations. That's
Yeah,
kind of weird.
that's quite an interesting thing to say while live talking to someone.
What do you mean? I don't think anyone wants their Discord calls being leaked regardless, you know? Like I'm not doing anything sus, but at the same time, like, if you don't have any privacy, then
Yeah, like you call someone for a conversation, and then you've got like three other people who you don't know just talking, just listening.
exactly, it's not necessary. It's one of those things again where it's like a definitely more of like a privacy concern than anything. Like 99% of the time, I'm not going to care about anyone listening to my conversations. But at the same time, I feel like as a human being, I should have the right to be able to talk to somebody in private, you know,
Yeah,
without the worry that somebody's listening in, regardless of what the conversation is, you know. Mm. All right. What map we going with? This one looks cool.
any more questions in chat? I'm not seeing many, and I'm quite struggling to find that file. I've done this twice now. I had one for the retros one, and I deleted it. And for yours, I've just lost it. Oh, I'm the guy from OpenBSD.
Oh, damn. Oh, you almost hit me with that.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I used to, when I was young, I used to have a Wii and I'd play Mario Kart with my dad, and I used to be so bad that he'd have to wait for me to like catch up with him so the game didn't like end before I finished.
Oh no.
Oh no,
I was sick of Mario Kart Wii, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of a gamer. Maybe that's transferring over to Super Tux Kai, you know?
maybe.
I used to play that game so much though.
I didn't. You can
Did
send
that
that
actually hit
backwards.
you?
Yeah, it hit me. Right, someone's asked
Oh
what
shit.
happens when you record your wedding into Audacity.
Um, what happens if you record your wedding into a dust?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Don't know. I guess then your wedding date is gonna be sold.
Oh no,
But do you care? That's a real question.
do you? I don't know. I can't say much. I've never really had a wedding.
Ah, nah, neither, mate, neither.
Neither. Alright.
It's kind of a weird one though, like the whole Audacity thing.
What?
Because as you say, people are making like a massive deal out of it, but does anyone really care?
Not really. Nate's asked, I Chaggle, I can't read that fast. He's also hidden just behind my mic, but Nate asks, what happens when you record a Discord call into Audacity?
I mean, well then you kind of, Well, you know though, don't you? You know, like you know that they are potentially selling that data. So you're not. If you're talking about something on Discord that you don't want to share, then you're not going to record it into Audacity.
Yeah.
And presumably, if you're recording it into Audacity, you're going to share it yourself anyway.
Yeah.
Audacity's sus, so. At least they admitted, though. At least they didn't try and hide the fact, because, like, the amount of data that fucking Google and Facebook and them are collecting that they don't tell you about, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I've got a one of the spy speakers next to me at the moment, and I've downloaded, like, you know that you can go on the Google thing and down. Oh no, it started listening. Please don't dox me. Yeah, you can go on their website and literally see all the data, or supposedly all the data they've collected on you, and it's just got like random bits of talking.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
So I don't know if that's just when it like picks up, or if it's literally, I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, though. Like, supposedly, it doesn't save anything unless you use the wake word.
Yeah, but I don't know about that.
Yeah, that. I mean, it's got to be listened all the time anyway, so. I don't know. Those companies have enough money to break the law and get away with it realistically, so why wouldn't they try and make an extra few dollars?
Yep. Oh, I dodged it that time.
Dodged it, did you?
Yeah.
Easy.
That's a good question. Do you regret anything about your game dev journey?
I don't know really. Kind of, I guess. Like when I first started out, I would focus more on just like making games rather than learning the best way to make games, if that makes sense. But I I feel like that's with everyone, you know? I don't feel like that's unique to me. Like I wish basically I'm saying I wish I would have like learned more in-depth like programming before I started making bigger projects, right?
Yeah.
Because like when I made Exhausted, I didn't know much programming at all. And that was like a year after I started making games. So yeah, I'd probably just try and learn more programming skills if I could go back.
Is your
Okay,
favorite game Fortnite?
yeah, definitely, 100%.
Alright.
Nah, I don't know. I've not played the game in like 3 years now.
Yeah, me too.
That's how I started out. I spent too much money on Fortnite. Decided, you know what? I'm gonna start making games. Need to stop wasting my money. And that was it. Been making games ever since. Oh, did that not hit you? Oh God, no!
That was a bit tight. Hit them while they're down. But yeah, I think
what was I gonna ask you?
Oh yeah, what were you?
Oh yeah. Do you ever think like, imagine if you could go back to being like really young again, but with like all the programming knowledge you have now? Like, imagine how like how good you could become.
I'd be like half a year ahead. Whoa.
No, but like you can go back to like year 2, right? And just start like programming. Like everyone's doing like Scratch or some shit in the computer lab, and you're there, writing like really complex code. That'd be sick.
I can't even pronounce the name of my own game. Pre-alpha in 2014.
Yeah, exactly. You could just recreate it.
In Scratch.
Yeah, although there would be no reason to do that because you just buy a load of Bitcoin.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you'd buy it, right? And then it'd just flop.
Because you've gone back in time, it's like created a weird ripple in time where Bitcoin never becomes popular.
Yeah.
God. I like imagine trying to convince your parents as well to be like, you need to invest in this thing. I'm telling you, and it's like some 7-year-old kid telling their parent.
Yeah.
Like they think you're insane.
You'd have to rob their credit card.
Yeah, you would, and just like like hope for forgiveness once they've got. Well, they'd forgive you once they're millionaires, but
I don't know. I don't think they would.
I'd
I
probably
wouldn't
just
be
ask for it
around
for,
to
like,
be
my
forgive.
birthday. I'd be like, I would be adamant that that's what I want for my birthday.
It's a pretty good idea, actually.
Yeah,
They'd probably buy you like a physical one instead.
a physical Bitcoin.
So what do you think about the game Muck?
It's fun. I played far too much Muck now. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know how he's getting so much added into the game. To be honest, he must have had it like prepared or something beforehand.
Yeah, well, I mean, all of the groundwork was done when the game released. So when we were testing it, like there was a solid week from when like all the content was done to when the game came out, where like he was just like going through and patching all the bugs, and it was like literally every like oh no, I've fallen in lava. Every like 20 minutes, he would literally just be pinging, being like, "Yo, anyone want to come on and help fix this bug or whatever," and like test out the multiplayer. So like he grinded towards the end. I literally crunched. And then it was well once all the networking's done, it's pretty easy to add the rest of the stuff in, like that final boss and stuff. But it still took him like an extra month, you know?
Yeah.
It's almost the #1 speedrunning game now. Like almost beating Minecraft.
Is it? Can you even
Yeah,
speedrun it?
genuinely. Not really. I don't know why it's so popular. Like, it's literally depends on the time. Well, I guess now you can, actually, with the boat. I don't know if you've seen it, but, like, there's an actual ending now.
Yeah.
So I guess it is speedrunnable now, but, like, it was like... So the two most popular were Minecraft and Mario Galaxy 60... Oh, Super Mario 64. And, it beat Mario 64, even when it wasn't really speedrunnable. Which is kind of insane. And now it's close to beating Minecraft.
That would be pretty nuts.
Yeah, it'd be insane. It's like one of the most, like, the best reviewed games as well.
Is it?
Yeah, it got into like the top 10 best reviewed games of 2021.
Oh, and it's been out for like a month.
Yeah. It was Totally Accurate Battle Simulator was the top. I don't remember any of the others, but it was like 7th on that list. But it's just because of all the reviews, like 5-star reviews from fans, I guess.
Yeah. 4 out of 5 of them just say Muck.
Exactly.
I can't say that I didn't contribute to that.
But the thing is though, like when I came up with that name and we were sat in the voice call recording the little skit for the video, like I literally said to him, I was like, you do realize how much of a meme this is going to become? And like I compared it to do you remember when that J Schlatt comment was going around?
No, which one?
Where it was like there was a J Schlatt video and he commented something. It was like truly disgusting that some people would do this thing or something, and it was everywhere on YouTube for like a solid month. Like that was the only comment you'd see. And like I compared it to that. I was like, bro, the comments are just gonna literally be muck. So even before the game came out, like he was very aware of what he was about to do. And now my YouTube comment section is 50% just muck.
Nice.
I've had to close my Discord DMs because of the amount of muck DMs I was getting.
Really?
Yeah, genuinely. Like, I would come on Discord and, like, because I'm always on Do Not Disturb, right? So I just check the app every now and then, see if I've got any notifications from anyone. And I would come on to see a DM and I'd be like, oh, one of my friends must be messaging me. And I'd click on it and it would just be the word muck, mutual servers in common, Danny's basement. But, like, I was like, after about the 20th one, I was just like, these people actually think they're being clever. What they don't know is the 50 other people that came before them.
You should just keep like screenshots of them all, add them to one massive image, and when someone sends it like to you, just send that back.
That's actually a good idea. But yeah, I've had to turn them off now. Ugh. Is the comment, like the chat updating? Oh, it is updating. Never mind, I had it frozen.
Nice.
Barji, what's it like being famous? I mean, I wouldn't say that.
I don't know. How many views does the Muck video have?
The Danny video, like 4 million.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd say that's pretty pretty popular.
He gave me like a little shout out on his clips channel, in one of the clips, and that was the thing that pushed it over the edge, because that day, like, there was about 50 Muck comments. It was insane.
To be fair, I'd rather have people put Muck in my comments than have like 20 people put first on the same video.
I didn't get first comments for some reason.
They drive me nuts. Like, I don't know what do you even say to it. Like, wow.
Yeah, I mean, well done, dude. Yeah, my comments, if I go on them now, there is 3 comments that I get. Like, these make up like 80% of my comment section, right? Number 1 is just the word muck, right? Number 2 is people comparing Symbiotic to Carlson because it has a textured wall, right?
Unacceptable.
And number 3 is a timestamp of my grapple video where there was an Among Us character. those 3 they genuinely, my most recent 3 comments are all that timestamp. It's insane. That's all I get. My comment section's dead.
Well, it's more alive than ever, but the content in that comment section.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, damn, I'm gonna pick this dude. All right. Oliver's maths class.
I need to find that level. I'm gonna choose that.
Why do people like Danny or Barji make their own networking stuff instead of using Mirror or Photon? I use Mirror. But I guess, I don't know. Like, a lot of the Unity networking stuff is kind of dead. Like, there's not really a good solution yet. Like, they all have kind of specific uses, or they're not very scalable or whatever. So, I mean, making your own solution is probably the nicer way. No. All right, come on then, let's go. Wait, why can't I?
Oh, he's got the bowling ball.
I had 4 for some reason. This map's sick.
It is. I think I've just gone the wrong way. No, I've not. Okay.
My little dude I've got now, he's on like a hovercraft.
He's pretty
Wait
epic.
for you.
No, don't.
No,
I thought you were gonna bowling ball me.
I was.
Ah, nice.
Fine, I'm coming now. This game's actually super fun. It's pretty much just Mario Kart.
Yeah. But legal.
Exactly. In a bit.
What? I've bowling
What's
balled
that?
myself.
What? Come here, bro. I'm gonna slap you.
Tips for growing on YouTube other than being in a Danny video.
Being a Polymath video.
Yeah, that's where I first saw your videos.
Really?
Yeah.
That was insane. Up until recently, that was still my like most viewed. No, not viewed. Like subscribed day. I got like 700 subscribers in one day from having like 100 when that video dropped.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
Tips for growing on YouTube. I think the main thing is like don't rush videos out. Like people always say consistency is like better than, well, consistency is the best thing on YouTube, but I don't think that's true in game dev at least. Because you look at the likes of like all the big YouTubers like Sam Hogan, Danny, you know, Jonas, like their videos aren't consistent, but they're always really good, right? Oh no, why can't I drive? So they always like they're always better than the last video, right? I think that's the main thing. Like always try and improve, but also don't worry about being consistent if your videos are really good. Because most game dev YouTubers will get one video that pops off rather than like consistent growth. So you just gotta upload until you make something sick that people enjoy, and then you'll pop off. And also actually look at your analytics as well. That's a big one. Like try and find the best keywords and thumbnail and titles. It helps so much.
I did that with the what's it called? Making 3D whatever game. Oh, that's a good question. Where'd you get your ideas for games from?
I don't have a lack of ideas. I always write something. If I think of an idea just randomly, like I always write it down. So I just have a massive backlog of ideas I want to make. But mainly, I normally think of ideas when I'm like trying to get to sleep at night. But for some reason, I just can't sleep. I'll just sit there and have like a million ideas of games. I don't know why. That is where I get most of my motivation.
Sleeping.
Literally. And then once I've written down those ideas, I'll just fall asleep. It's insane. What about you?
I think since I started work on propulsion, I've had like 0 ideas.
Really?
Yeah, that's the only reason I've kept working on the game.
Oh my god, no. You have put a lot of work into that game though. Like I do not know how you've committed for that long. Like that's insane. Like,
It's called exams. And not doing them.
I guess. Like, I'm super worried for next year because I've got my A levels or whatever. But I feel like I'm gonna have to make like a consistent devlog series to be able to make videos, right? Because I don't want to have to keep doing all these challenge videos and making a game in a month or whatever, because I'm gonna have to not only come up with ideas, but the editing's gonna be difficult and everything like that. Like, I feel like a devlog series is gonna be better for me.
You just gotta bust out the bandy cam and try and do it all in one take.
Literally. I actually record all my audio in one take, which is like a very controversial thing.
What, just like reeling it off? Or I think I do
Yeah.
pretty much the same thing. And like if you get it wrong, you just go again.
Yeah, exactly. But like Polymars, for example, is the worst when it comes to audio. Like, bro, it takes him like 3 days to record his script. It's
What,
insane.
just like recording one part, stopping, recording one part, stopping.
Yeah. But he also he's a perfectionist about how he says stuff as well, so it doesn't work well together. And there was a Jonas short the other week that was like, he said when he records his videos, like he does everything at once. Like he'll record a little bit of audio and then edit the video and then record some more. That is insane to me. I don't know how he does that.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, surely you get bored if that. Though. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, it's probably you probably get less bored doing that way.
Yeah, but like I don't get how he doesn't have like a structure set out beforehand.
The mind of a madman.
Recording in one take is 100% the strat, because I hate recording audio. I despise it. I just want to edit at that point.
Oh, you know what's worse than recording audio though?
What?
Funk me. Editing audio, I hate it like so much. When
What, you mean like cutting out stuff?
Yeah, that and like when your mouth makes those clicking sounds, they're nasty.
Oh, I don't know. I don't usually get that. Like, for me, my audio experience is very basic. Like, what I do is I'll sit there. I put like a blanket over me and the microphone. That is the strap, by the way. If you don't do that, it's so good. It gets rid of all like external sounds and just makes it sound crisp. So I do that, and then I'll record everything. Then I'll do like anything that I repeated or whatever. I'll cut out, and then like I'll try and silence some of the breaths and stuff. And then I just what's the effect called?
EQ.
I try. No. Maybe it is actually. It's the bit where you like choose. It's really hard to explain. You get like a sample of a silent part of the audio, and
Oh, yeah.
then you select the entire audio, and it cuts out any audio that's below that volume. Maybe that
Ducking?
is EQ. I have no idea what it's called, but I do that, and then I do some like parametric equalizer stuff, and then I call it a day. And it usually doesn't matter too much. But as I say, I'm not too concerned about audio a lot of the time.
Yeah. Editing video is fine, so I've just got my like Oh yeah, that tip you gave me a while ago about presets, 10 out of 10. That has made everything so much easier.
What, like Premiere presets?
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, ironically, I don't actually use them, but I know I should. I used to use them, but like, the issue is when I edit videos, most of the editing is like the After Effects stuff. So it doesn't make too much of a difference. For stuff like text scaling up and that, I'll usually make a preset like when I start editing. Like I'll make like an adjustment layer that does everything for me, and then I'll like just copy that whenever I need to use text and
Yeah.
like evaluate the text. But I don't have like presets that I use across projects really.
I know all my text and like transitions and stuff I've got in preset.
Fair enough. Yeah, you have a very consistent style of video.
Yeah. It saves me time. I've got no time. Well, I've got a load of time now, but usually I don't have much time.
So
Yeah.
you all done with the exams and that then?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm off at the moment.
Nice.
Are you in still?
I was supposed to be, but one of my friends has got COVID, so I'm off now.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah. I mean, the last week was just going to be completely useless anyway, so I'm not too worried. It was all like online UCAS stuff, but I don't know. They're just going to go over it again in September realistically, so I'm not too fussed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, noise cancellation, that's what it's called.
Oh, right.
I don't know why I blanked on that. Editing video is the best part. Yeah, the thing is with me, like, I'll start working on the game, and when I'm on the game, like, I'll always have ideas for what I'm going to do when I'm editing. So then I hype myself up loads when I'm, like, for editing. But then when I start editing, I then have ideas for my next game and stuff. So, like, it's a cycle of when I'm editing, I want to be making games, and when I'm making games, I want to be editing. It's really weird.
Some mad motivation there.
Yeah, that's the thing though. I always come up with my like rough edit while I'm making the game. Like I'll just think of these things like, and then I leave notes for myself in the recordings folder. And then when I'm writing the script, I like account for that. So I actually edit as I go along, I guess.
Yeah. You mentioned After Effects. What do you? Well, yeah. Just what do you think of it? Is it pretty epic?
Oh yeah, it's like it's one of my favorite pieces of software.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I wish it wasn't so complicated, to be honest. I just can't get into it. Like, I've done some like vector animation with it, but just after that, it's hard.
A lot of my stuff isn't that complicated though, honestly. Like it's more just there's a modifier called trim paths, and it's literally my favorite thing in the world. And it draws out a stroke. So like it's like an interpolator for the stroke basically. So you can choose like a value between 0 and 100, and it will draw the line up to that percent from its beginning to end, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, I think you've told me about that.
Yeah, and that is literally like 90% of my After Effects stuff. And like just moving stuff around and scaling and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't use it like nothing's that advanced. It's just a lot of really small things that add up.
Oh yeah.
Ah, you didn't bonk me.
Oh no.
Oh, you did bonk me.
Ah, there we go.
I use Premiere Pro, but I'm not too sure if I should switch to After Effects. No, like
Use them both
After
at
Effects
once.
isn't like, yeah, it's not like an editor. It's like it's best when it's used with Premiere Pro, and you need to know when to use it as well. You know, because some things are so much easier in After Effects, and some things are so much easier in Premiere.
Do you use Audition for editing audio, or you just do it in Premiere?
I use Audition.
Yeah, I've found that I've not actually had too much of a difference between Audition and Premiere for just doing audio, so I just tend to do it all in Premiere now.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Damn. Yeah, I don't do that. Then again though, I've never done it in Premiere, so I don't know how much is similar.
Yeah, it's got these pretty useful presets, but that's why in my like first videos I sounded very janky because I slapped on this preset with like a vocal enhancer or something, and then I just cranked it all the way up, and I
God. Yeah, some people do like over-engineer their audio and it just ends up sounding worse. Like I recorded all of my audio the other week, and I was like, "Oh, great, it's done." And then I just started like playing around with loads of different settings and stuff, and then my Audition crashed. So when I opened it up, I couldn't control Z or anything. So I just had this like horrible sounding audio, and I had to like re-record it. It was horrible.
Oof. Probably a fun thing that I do a lot with audio is I just like bass boost it for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you're behind me.
God damn it.
The bonk is so overpowered.
It is. I'm literally like so slow now.
Um. Oh yeah, how do you get the motivation for your videos?
I don't know. That I've never not really had motivation. I just enjoy doing it, right?
Yeah,
It's weird. There's some videos. If I'm really not enjoying making a video, no matter how far through it I am, I just don't do it. Because if I'm not enjoying making it, I'm not going to enjoy it. Like, it's not going to be a very good end product. So, like, the grapple video that I'm making at the moment, for example, yeah?
yep.
I really wasn't enjoying, like, the level design. I've been working on it for a month, and there was so much other stuff that I wanted to do that I've just taken a break, right? Like, I know I'm going to come back to it, but if you're not motivated, then what's the point in doing it, you know? Like, do whatever does motivate you. Because typically when you're not motivated, it's because you want to do something else. So do that other thing, and then come back to it when you feel motivated again. I don't think there's one specific trick to motivate yourself up again. Short term, definitely, but not if you're working on something for a long time.
Yeah. I think
But
I've
yeah,
got a bit of a different one to that.
go on.
So it's like, I don't know, it's just a feeling when you get something you actually get something done.
Yeah.
It's like nice, and then that leads on to wanting to get another thing done, and you just keep going.
Yeah, I agree, but that's like amplified when you start on something. When you're like 50% of the way through it and you're doing a load of boring stuff that you know has to be done, that's when you might lose motivation and you need to take a break.
Oh yeah.
The issue is when people are too hard on themselves. I'm way too hard on myself, right? Like when making videos and stuff. And if you're being really hard on yourself to the point where you're not enjoying something, then just take a break, you know? And do something else. You can still be productive and not be working on the main thing, right? You can start working on other things that you want to get done. Like, not having motivation doesn't mean you can't be productive, you know?
Oh, so close.
Yeah, that was close.
Yeah, I completely agree with you there. Do you know how Danny edits his videos from Danny clips? Surely he just cuts bits out and bass boosts them, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think he just every couple of days he just records one.
Yeah. Oh, we've already done that one. Which one have we not done? Does he upload them to TikTok that as well? Because I reckon all the children on that would love it.
I don't think so. I could be wrong, but not from what I've heard.
Danny, game developer and TikTok star.
Did you see all the news reports just
I-
after Muck came out that were saying
Oh yeah.
how like he's just there was one where it's like game development YouTuber Danny uses the aid of people who are better at coding than himself to create Muck in a month because he's salty. It's like
Wait, what?
it's basically this reporter was saying that Danny had because Danny mentioned that he uses Sebastian Lake tutorial, yeah.
Oh yeah.
They were basically saying because he was salty, he just like ripped off loads of people's code to make Muck, as if like that is an easy feat to just copy and paste code and create Muck. You know, it was insane.
Yeah, just
There
make
was
a
so much,
multiplayer
like,
survivor
coverage
game
as
with
well.
like, other people's code. It's easy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it was funny, and the whole salty thing was because like the whole like or you can't do that thing, right?
Yeah.
So they were like, they took that a little too literally, but. Wait, did you just go back up?
I've gone the wrong way.
Oh wait, oh wait.
No, don't bother. I don't know how I've done that.
I just saw you carry on. I was like, what? There's a massive arrow on the side telling us where to go.
I think I need new glasses.
Where are you?
I've gone the wrong
Oh
way
my
again.
God, there you are. You're here now.
Yeah, but yeah, I swear they all copy, like, they saw one article that one guy made, and then they all copied that one.
Oh yeah, because they see the articles getting interactions, and they're like, all right, we want some of that.
Yeah, we're just gonna copy paste your article and reword it.
Danny collab with Charlie D'Amelio. Genuinely, let's see it happen.
Wrong way.
These slipstream graphics, what the hell?
They're better than the ones in Propulsion. But yeah, what? Oh yeah, can you say what project you're working on at the moment? Are you keeping that secret?
I mean, yeah, I can. So I was working on like the Grapple Steam release. But I don't know. I don't particularly want to finish that at the moment, just because it's all level design. And like the game's pretty fun, right? But like I feel like the video is just going to be a direct copy of the last video. Like it's all just about like because I've recreated the entire game from scratch except for in the player movement. Like I feel like it's just going to be the same video again, right?
Yeah.
So what I've decided I'm going to do is the stuff I've done so far for Grapple, I'm going to release a video about it on the 29th, right? And it's going to be like devlog 2.
Okay.
Originally, the entire video was just going to be, yep, that's it. I've made this game. It's done now, right? But because I don't have any motivation, but I have hundreds of clips from the game, I'm just going to release a devlog on it, right? To be continued. So whenever I get the motivation to carry on working on Grapple, which I definitely will, because it's so far done, then I'll do that, right? Because I'm rushing at the moment to get the game released on Steam, to get the game, a video out. I don't want to do that. I don't want to rush the levels or anything like that. So I'm going to take some more time with it so that it's not just a trash game when it comes out. So while I'm not working on that, I've wanted for the longest time to do like learn OpenGL. I don't know why. I've just always wanted to learn that. So we have some coursework we have to do for computer science.
Yep.
And it's nowhere near like expected to use OpenGL or anything. It's like make a game in Pygame or make a website or whatever. But I've decided that I'm gonna make like a little 3D modeling program where it's very basic. Essentially, you'll pull in a model, you can displace all the vertices, maybe change the material, and then export again. And that'll literally be it. But it's gonna be all done in OpenGL. So at the moment, I'm kind of just learning the basics, and it's going pretty well.
Your Square now has a UV. I saw
Yep.
on Twitter.
So I'm learning about shaders at the moment. That shader was just like all the positions of the pixel coordinate. Well, the positions of the vertices are converted into like the RGB values, so it looks pretty clean.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's so much to learn, but it's really fun. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at the moment. I don't really have many plans for videos at the moment though. That grapple one will be coming out on the 29th. I don't know if there'll be one before then.
Well, if you need, to break it up with another video, you could always work on a digger game.
A digger game. Yeah, I really want to make a digger game. Man, if I finish my coursework, I think what I want to work on next, because I want to learn how to make my own network and stuff. I want to make like a sandbox game.
Ooh, with your digger.
Yeah, with my digger in it, like kind of similar to Gmod. Like I want to make something like that. So that would be super fun. That'll be another one of those game in a month type of things.
Yeah. Oh, that's ambitious.
I mean, you say that, but the original grapple, right? Like I had this idea. I wanted to make a game every month, and it would be something new. I still do want to do that, but like not every month. I want it to be like a series kind of thing whenever I feel like working on something. But I don't know. None of the games are particularly ambitious. It's not gonna be Gmod in a month, right? It's gonna be a very bare bones version with some basic moving around with your friends, being able to spawn objects, move objects around, and that's really about it. Maybe some vehicles or whatever. But it's not gonna be like anywhere near the level that Gmod's at,
Yeah.
And it'll probably look bad as well, but it's fun.
You mentioned Gmod. Have you seen the new one or whatever? Sandbox. Oh,
Sandbox.
No, so bad.
Yeah, I've been following it super closely.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for it. Mainly just because I really like Face Punch. But, bro, it makes me want to use Source 2. Like, the amount of stuff that Gary Newman posts about how much easier Source 2 is than any other engine he's ever used, it really makes me want to use Source 2, but I just can't do it. It's a very bad idea.
Could you even get a license for it at the moment?
Yes, I think so, but I might be wrong. If you can't, then it's definitely not going to be long until you can.
Yeah. Okay, my character's turned sideways and fallen off. Great.
I actually didn't realize this, but like Titanfall and Apex were made in Source. That is
Yeah.
insane to me. Like, how? Like, because when you see a Source game, typically it has like a very distinct style. Like you see it and you're like, yeah, that's made in Source. Like.
Yeah.
But Titanfall and Apex, I would never have guessed that.
It's like, whoa, this game actually looks good, and I can't strafe jump. What's happened?
Yeah, and it's Source 1 as well. Like, bruh.
I'm a big fan of. I think I mentioned this a few times. I'm a big fan of Titanfall.
Yeah. I mean, I love the movement in Titanfall, but I don't have that much experience playing the game.
Yeah. What else? Oh no, someone put a really good question earlier. Oh well, someone said you have no business being this good at Super Tug's Kart.
I mean, you know how it is. Just kind of a pro gamer. Oh no. God, I have to go for a PCR test in a couple hours.
What's that?
Like a COVID test, but the ones where you have to go in.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound fun.
No. It's not too bad. Like they literally babysit you through the whole process. It's kind of funny. Like when I went, I was a little bit nervous because I was like, oh, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just probably going to be left to my own devices to figure out how this COVID test works. But then like this woman comes and like basically sits near me, and she literally walked me through step by step how to unwrap the packet. Like it was fucking weird. Like it's like a logistical heaven. Like every single person. I don't know how to explain it, but it's insane. Like how well it works, right? For having such such a short lifespan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe I'm just chatting shit, but like, I don't know. Basically, it's made in a way where everyone gets in and out as quick as possible, and there's no confusion.
I mean, that's pretty good considering the circumstances.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask. Yeah, Sandbox. Are you excited it uses C# instead of Lua?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, I just hate Lua, to be honest.
Yeah.
I have very little experience in it, but I know it does object-oriented stuff in a really weird way.
Yep. Would you prefer it to just be C# or just straight C++? So, because I know you've been.
Oh, C#, 100%. C++ isn't nicer to work with than C#. However, if you're really good at it, it gives you so many more options.
Mm.
Right? And also, knowing C++ also makes sure you, well, kind of, you know C then, right? You just don't know, like, it just gets rid of all the object-oriented stuff.
Yeah.
And C's as good as it gets, really.
What is the game you've taken the most inspiration from?
I don't know.
Carlson.
Yeah, Carlson. Damn, Susanna on the side of the track. Game I've taken the most inspiration from. I've got to say probably at this point in time, Cluster Truck. Which is a really weird answer, but Cluster Truck is like one of my favorite indie games of all time. It's like super fun, super polished. It's Landfall. It's what got me interested in Landfall games to begin with. And Grapple was always supposed to be like my Cluster Truck, basically. You know, like my attempt at making that type of game. So yeah, I absolutely love that game, and those are my favorite types of indie games to play as well. The ones where it's like all about getting the fastest time. And if you take a look at all my games, you'll see that is very evident, considering literally 90% of them are speedrunning games.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd probably say Cluster Truck. What the hell? Ugh. I've been learning C using Raylib. It's been a lot of fun. Let me see so far. Yeah, C's cool. You just feel very powerful when using C, like, compared to, like, C#.
I can corrupt my memory anytime I want.
Exactly. When, so for GMTK, Polymars used SDL again.
Oh, yeah?
SDL2, and literally, like, his game had so many memory leaks, it was insane. Like, people couldn't even open the game just because of how fast it was leaking memory.
Nice.
God.
I've had some pretty bad memory leaks, like, not even with, like, memory managed programming languages. So, like, I had one in Propulsion, like, really early development, where I had this texture that just decided it was going to use up 3 gigabytes of RAM for no reason.
Damn. I've yet to come across a memory leak in my programming career.
You're lucky. The thing is, like, Unity has that, like, profiler or whatever, the memory profiler, but it does nothing. It's actually so useless.
Yeah.
They keep like telling everyone about their profiling tools, but they suck. Like, oh no, my rendering is using 17 milliseconds, but what do I do with that information? You know?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It tells you like a very vague outline of what the culprit is. Then again, I typically take the approach of not caring about performance, and that usually avoids the profiler.
Yeah. What the memory leaks mean? Do you want to explain this, considering you have a year more of computer science
Well,
experience?
it's just where you're using up way too much memory way too quickly, right? And a lot of the time, like, you don't need to be using up that memory. It's a weird one. It has like a very vague definition, but essentially it's like you're using up memory when you shouldn't be, right? That's like a pretty vague definition of what it is. And so you're going to end up using up all your RAM, or a lot of your RAM, which then is going to lead to a multitude of other issues.
Yeah. Brackies or black form prod?
Oh, brackies, 100%. You gotta go with brackies.
Yep. I like black form prod's art, but like, I don't know. I'll never actually be able to do art that good, and Brackies has more tutorials on more things.
Oh yeah, brackies has a tutorial and everything.
Yeah.
Especially when you're starting out, brackies is goated.
Oh yeah, I've recommended so many people that Brackies How to Make a Game playlist.
Yeah, I've never done it, but it does look super good. The thing is, as you get better, there starts to become less and less Bracky's tutorials on the thing you're looking for, right? I've definitely noticed that.
Yeah.
Like when you're beginning, it's so good because anything you could ever like want to make that's within your, skill set, you're gonna be able to make. Like there's gonna be a Bracky's tutorial, sorry. But as you start to experiment more and more, there's less and less.
And then you've got to move on to Stack Overflow, and then they ban you for not getting enough post karma.
Mm-hmm.
I was so salty about that. There was a 50 like minimum post karma to be like allowed to post more than 5 posts, and I got to 49, and I can't
damn.
use Stack Overflow anymore
Oh.
to ask questions. Like I can look at answers, but like I can't ask questions.
Oh, weird. I've never really used any of those forums to ask a question.
Yeah, it's when you get like really stuck and you're just like, what do I even do at this point?
Yeah. I hate doing that though, because then I have to wait.
Yeah, I'd rather wait than like just sit going in circles, drawing on my windows with marker pen.
Alright, I think this is going to be my last race, if that's alright.
Yeah, that's fine. If you could talk to yourself at the start of when you made games, what would you give? What advice would you give yourself?
As I say, I'd probably tell myself to get more comfortable programming early on.
Oh,
So I definitely missed out on that. Like, I made some cool games with like almost no knowledge, but it's even like a year ago, like when I made Exhausted, I didn't even know that much. Like over lockdown, I probably like tripled my programming knowledge. Like when I made Exhausted, I don't even think I fully knew what a class was. Like that was all done with just like conditionals, iterators, and shit like that. Like, and it's only since like lockdown last year when I had all that free time that I've actually learned how to program, I guess. Like I would have never even thought I'd have been able to make like a game in SFML or anything without Unity really. But yeah, I think if I'd have done that a year earlier, then I'd be so much further along now.
Were there any like really good resources you used for learning more?
Infallible Code's pretty good. For like Unity stuff. But I'd say try and get out. Like with Unity, tutorials are absolutely great, right?
Yeah.
Especially because everything's GUI based. But when you get outside of Unity, I genuinely think there's benefits to like not necessarily using a tutorial, but just breaking things down step by step, going and searching up each one of those problems, or even maybe finding a tutorial that isn't a video, right? Like for example, with the OpenGL stuff I'm doing at the moment, there's a big PDF of like kind of step by step what like loads of features of OpenGL, like how to render a triangle, how to apply a texture to that triangle. So when you want to know something, you can just go to that PDF and find exactly how to do it, and it's a really well written resource. And I find that much easier to learn from than following a tutorial where the person isn't fully explaining how everything works. Right?
Yeah.
But then again, it is different for everyone, so just do whatever helps you learn the quickest. You like Dream or Tommy in it? Neither really. Not a big fan of Minecraft YouTube.
Big agree there.
Right, I need to go pro in Super Tux Kart.
You do. I'm driving on a wall. Now my car's tilted sideways. This is... It doesn't handle rotation very well. Oh, I had a question, but I have forgotten. Trying to think of it. Jeez. Oh yeah, someone a while ago asked, what I don't know if I asked you this already. I might just be being stupid. What was your favorite video to make?
What was my favorite video to make? Probably. In terms of the actual making of the video, like the editing and stuff,
Yep.
my most recent one, 100%, the symbiotic one.
Oh yeah.
In terms of most fun project to like work on and whatever, it would be the C++ one or the grapple one. Probably the C++ one, where I made asteroids, because that was like the first time I'd done anything outside of Unity, and I learned so much. So it was super fun to work on.
Yeah, working at a game engine, you'll like, definitely learn a lot more about programming.
Yep. All right. Does anybody have any final questions?
That looks like a big no.
Big no. We'll see. We'll give it another 30 seconds. But yeah, thanks for letting me come play. It was fun.
Oh yeah, thanks a lot for coming on, especially with Super Tux Card.
Super took, bro. It was fun. I was actually.
I don't
wasn't
think
bored
anyone would have
anymore.
ever suggested this. Like, yeah,
Well, there you go. It's a good talking point.
it was. Yeah, well, have a good day.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Good end the stream.